I love the gift registry because it gives you the opportunity to pre-select the gifts that you want your guests to give you. I find that it's such a waste. People think and don't know what to get you, and then they go in and buy something that is totally off. And I mean, yes, you're grateful for the gift, but you don't need it, and it sits on your shelf and gathers dust. So instead, why don't you set up an online registry that you can share with your guests, and that way they know exactly what you want and can contribute towards those gifts. If there's one thing that can make the wedding planning process a little easier for yourself and your partner, it's a wedding website, especially if you're planning a destination wedding or inviting a lot of guests from out of town. Now, just the same as we did when we were creating a mood board for your wedding day, you want to look at all of the different platforms that are available and all of the different templates that are available and pick the one that speaks to you. You don't necessarily have to use Minted Weddings, but I like how easy and user-friendly their platform is. You can use Wix, you can use Squarespace, you can use WordPress, whichever works for you. I just love how easy this platform is and how user-friendly it is for wedding websites. Once you have picked the template you want to go in and have a look at the different layouts that are available. Again, it's just testing which one best fits your individual or personal style. And then you want to look at a sample website for that layout. Okay, I like this website. I like how clean and modern it is. When you're on the sample website, you also want to see how it's set out to give you some ideas for your own wedding website. So, as an example, they have travel in here, and then there is a photos tab which gives you all of the photos that perhaps you can publish. This is a great way to show off your own engagement photos. So if you've already booked a photographer and set up a shoot, you can host them here. Or if you don't have photos yet, you can always use your wedding photos once you're married. Okay, so let's get started. Once you are in here, you want to start to personalize the website for yourself. So I'm just going to go in and enter my own details. Now, clearly, I am already married, but just play along, okay? Just play along. Let's just pretend I'm a bride-to-be just like yourself. When you hit create an account, it will also launch a page that allows you to further personalize your website. So in here, you want to input your first name, and then you want to also add in your husband's or your husband-to-be's first name. Okay, and then we're gonna go in and indicate our wedding date. I have chosen the 27th of September simply because it's the weekend that's closest to my partner's birthday. When you hit continue, it will bring you here to your dashboard. Now here in your dashboard is where you have the opportunity to further customize your wedding website. So as an example, you can go in and personalize your URL or your domain name. So we're just going to input the Yanksons, and it will show up as the yanksons.minted.us. Now, if you want to create a custom URL like, becomingmrsyankson.com, you can also upgrade, and that allows you to also include a password for your website. Here, you can show the pages that are visible on your website. Now, we don't have information for a wedding party yet, so I've disabled that. And we don't have any announcements either. So I am just going to disable that as well and save. So once we've saved that, you just want to go into pages and start to create the different pages that are going to be on your wedding website. The first thing I'm going to do in here is change the image. And to do that, you just want to click on the edit icon and upload a photo that you would like to go on your homepage. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so once you have the image, you have the option to also crop out the image to better fit the page. And then once you've cropped the image and you're satisfied, you just want to hit use image, and that image will automatically upload to the web page. Guys, do you see how easy this is to create? And I'm already loving how it's looking. Let's go in and add on our wedding related events. So the first event I want to create is the engagement party. So we're having an engagement party on the 6th of June this year. You guys are all invited if you can find us. 6 p.m. the 6th of June. Oh, that sounds really fancy. Okay, so 6 p.m. 6 June, and we are hosting the engagement party at the Labadi Suites at the Labadi Beach Hotel in Accra. What I love about creating the details of all of the different events that you have is that it allows your guests to go in and see all of the information that they need. And once I have included the full address, it will also pop up a Google map. And that's a great way of keeping everyone in the loop so that people don't have to be calling the day of the event for directions and things like that. So again, we're going to go in and select the image that we want for that page. Now you can also add an image of the venue if you prefer to do that, but I just find that for a wedding website, it's better to have it as personalized as possible. I really like this photo. I think I'm going to use the same photo for the homepage. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section if you think that's a good idea. So once you have your event all set up, you just want to save. And once you save it, that's it. That's another page done, guys. This is really easy. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to include some information about travel. Now we are hosting our destination wedding at the Royal Senchi in Akosombo. And the information I want to include on the website is just information about the hotel, where we are all sleeping, and also include a link that allows all of my guests to go ahead, contact the Royal Senchi directly, and then book rooms. Now, when you're hosting a destination wedding, your wedding planner will usually be able to secure a code for the entire wedding party, including your guests, and get you a discounted rate when there are quite a few of you. So that's something that you want to keep in mind as well. What I'm going to do right now is go in and pick a photo of the Royal Senchi so our guests can see what the venue looks like. I really like the Royal Senchi as well for destination weddings. If you're planning a destination wedding in Ghana, the Royal Senchi is a resort that you definitely want to consider as well. So again, we're just cropping the image and that's it. That's another page done. Okay, so far we have the home page done. We have wedding related events done. We have accommodation done, and this is my favorite part, guys, the gift registry. I love the gift registry because it gives you the opportunity to pre-select the gifts that you want your guests to give you. I find that is such a waste. People think and don't know what to get you, and then they go in and buy something that is totally off. And I mean, yes, you're grateful for the gift, but you don't need it, and it sits on your shelf and gathers dust. So instead, why don't you set up an online registry that you can share with your guests, and that way they know exactly what you want and can contribute towards those gifts. And what I love about an online registry as well is it allows you to set up a cash fund. So if you're saving towards your new home, or perhaps saving for your honeymoon or any other project that's close to your heart, you can include a cash fund inside of your online registry. And that allows your guests to contribute whatever amount that they want to that cash fund. Okay, now that's done, and what I'm doing right now is just updating the homepage with a story about how we met. I am laughing typing this because it is totally not true, but it's just to give you an idea of the kind of things that you can include inside of your website. Make your website interesting so that people actually want to visit and be a part of that website. So my mom invited him and he was there and we met and blah 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 blah. And the next thing I want to do is I want to also include my guest list. When you tap on the event where it says to add guests, it will bring you to this page here. This little icon allows you to email your guests, send RSVP reminders, request addresses, and that kind of thing. You can go in and simply add your guests, and you have the option to add your guests one by one, or if you already have all of your guest names in a spreadsheet, you can literally upload the spreadsheet. Okay, so I'm adding one by one. Guys, I don't know who lives at 155 Keelung Road, but Amma lives there now. Okay, so that's the wedding website done, guys. This is how simple it is to create your own wedding website. That's our custom URL. This is actually active. So if you went to the yanksons.minted.us right now, you will be able to see the website that we've just created together. This is how easy it is to create your own wedding website. We've got the information that we need for the wedding day. We've got our story, and I encourage you to expand on this. Okay, have a full story out there for people to read. RSVPs, we all know what a nightmare it is to get people to RSVP to an event. Your wedding website gives you an opportunity to make this really simple for your guests. We have the engagement party, the timing, and all of that. We have the directions, we have the Google map on the website. We have details about the accommodation. And so they can just go in here, and the link that you have created allows them to literally click on that link and go to the Royal St. Kitts website. And then we have the gift registry, which is clearly my favorite part. So once they tap on the link to view the registry, that automatically takes them up to your wedding registry, and they can pick whatever gift they want to give you. Guys, this registry is live, so if you are planning to send me any gifts, if you're feeling generous, please feel more than welcome to buy me any of the items on there because it is live. So that's it. That's how easy it is to create your own wedding website. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, remember to subscribe to my channel, and please comment below and let me know if you found this useful. I look forward to seeing you again, same time next week. Bye-bye.